This is a moral dilemma issue. Football meets morality. Who are you going to choose, or what are you going to choose? So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Football with Priscilla. I'm Priscilla, obviously. So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now ladies and gentlemen, today I just want to talk about the Mason Greenwood decision. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Manchester United have finally made the decision with regards to Mason Greenwood, and there's a lot to unpack. But before we get into the video for today, make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and turn your notifications on to know when next I post a video. Now listen, the Mason Greenwood issue is actually a very deep issue, so I want to talk about it in a very calm and well thought out way. I don't want to say something that will rub people off the wrong way. Now listen, this is a moral dilemma issue. Football meets morality. Who are you going to choose, or what are you going to choose? Now, it's been interesting when you look at Twitter how when Mason Greenwood is brought on, like when the Mason Greenwood topic is brought, it's divided. People are like, giving him a second chance, others are like, get him out of my club. The second chance people attacking the get him out of my club, the get him out of my club attacking the second chance people questioning each other's moralities. Like, it's a lot. Now listen, when I first well got up the news about Mason Greenwood, right? I didn't really think about it in depth. I was just like, okay, Manchester United will make a decision, blah blah blah, until you hear a lot of people talk about it and the way a lot of people articulating the issue. Then you realize how deep of an issue it is. Obviously no one loves abuse. um no one loves seeing what we saw. It's not it's it's not the world we want to live in, you know. We want to protect women. We don't want either women or men. We don't want anyone to be abused, right? But then when you bring it to the footballing world, I understand the give Mason a second chance and let him play. I'm not attacking them. I know where they're coming from. Mason Greenwood, for most of us, was a generational talent. We haven't had an amazing footballer come out from the academy in a while. Mason Greenwood is the best we've had from the academy. He's the best striker, best finisher. Everyone could see that. My brother is an Arsenal fan, and he was saying, this guy is good. Generational talent. So for most people, it's just so hard to let go of, because you could see pure raw talent in him. And for him to just be taken away from our fingers just like that, for most people, it's hard to let go. So I understand where they're coming from. And I also understand the people that are saying he did this. He's supposed to suffer the consequences of his actions. I get that. It's a very sensitive topic. But you know what? For me, all I'm going to say is I think Manchester United have made the right decision for the victim, for the club, as well as for Mason Greenwood. Now, I was thinking about it. If we brought back Mason Greenwood, the backlash that guy would face. Like, we're all about no mental health. And I don't want people to get me wrong to say, oh no, but like, why should we worry about the guy who alleged, for most people anyway, he wasn't proven guilty, but for most people, they've just already assumed and said he's guilty, right? So for most people, I know people will be like, but why are you trying to like feel bad for him? But yes, he did that. He was wrong, okay? We know that, right? Okay. Allegedly. He allegedly did that, right? Okay. But imagine having to go through the backlash you would have gone through. Already, just being a mere footballer, going to Anfield for Manchester United, going to Chelsea, going to different places, the way it is, like, you know how football fans are. They make chants, they do what, they say names, they insult. Now imagine putting Mason Greenwood through that, like, his mental health. Where are we putting it? Can he manage that pressure? I don't think he would. I don't think it's safe for him. One, I don't think he can handle the opposition fans. I don't think he can already manage the Manchester United fans that don't like him. If Mason Greenwood today, let's say hypothetically, posted a picture on Twitter, the way Twitter would receive him like the people that are Mason Greenwood out, right? You'd see the comment section, and that would show you just a glimpse of how much he would take on a higher level or on a higher scale, which is when he's playing for Manchester United. I think for Mason Greenwood, it's a good decision. I think wherever he will go, let him go to a club that is low key. If he has to build himself up, let him build himself up. But I don't think it's okay for him. I just can't imagine his mental state, how strong he would have to be able to be put back on the pitch and receive that backlash. Like, no, no, I don't think anyone can handle that. So I think to protect Mason Greenwood, whether people want to use that term or not, it's best he is not brought. That's like the decision Manchester United in that regard is right. It's best he's not brought back to the pitch because, oh my gosh, the backlash would be horrible, horrendous. So I think it's okay for Mason Greenwood. For the victim, we don't know what she's thinking, we don't know what she's going through. You really don't want to talk about these topics, especially maybe if you haven't experienced it. Obviously, we know most people, or we have people that are close to us that have experienced it. So I feel for the victim, um, the Manchester United obviously thought about her and also thought that this decision was good for her. So I think it's also okay for the victim. Obviously, Manchester United know more than I do, and I don't want to talk so much on her experience or or any victim's experience. That's for them. So for Manchester United, I think they also looked at the victim when they were making the decision. So I also think it's okay with the decision with regards to not bringing him back to the club, because there's this whole issue of the women um, protesting, and just it's a whole issue. And then for Manchester United as a club, I also think it's okay because we're trying to build something. And I'm pretty sure if we brought back Mason Greenwood, the whole, like, even if Manchester United wanted to be like, Mason Greenwood did this, or they brought back Mason Greenwood, the names that the club would be called, the players, the names they'll be called. Like, imagine if Mason Greenwood is seen chilling with any one of his friends from Manchester United. It's always, oh, look, that guy is playing with Mason Greenwood. Like, so I just think it's right for the club to like let him go. Um, because I know Manchester United would, even the players, I think it would have affected them because the backlash they would receive just for playing with him. It really is sad, really, when you think about it. He was such a talent. No, he is. Okay, we don't know, but he was such a talent. We had so much high hopes for him, and for it to just come this far, like in a blink of an eye, right? Everything just changed overnight. Life, eh? Life. But yeah, so I think with regards to Manchester United's Mason Greenwood decision, I think it's safe for everyone. I think it's the safest decision for Mason, the victim, and the club. I think we can all go our separate ways and go like, we protected the player, we protected the victim, and we protected the club. And I think this is the best decision that could be made. I just think if the decision was the other way around, the backlash on the club, the backlash on the player would have been insane. So for me, I agree. I don't know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with the Mason Greenwood decision, or do you disagree? Are you Mason Greenwood in, or are you Mason Greenwood out? But for me, I think this is the right decision. Sometimes you need to understand there's more to life than football. We as football fans, football is our like escape from the rest of the world. But sometimes the rest of the world sips in our football. We forget that the players are not machines; they're not robots. These are people with lives, personalities, and characters. Some of our favorite players might be the biggest jerks we've ever seen, and some of them might be sweet angels, right? We tend to forget that there's a human being behind the name. So, unfortunately, sometimes you get to find out certain things about players and it affects their careers. And we as the fans get affected because we love them. I absolutely love every Manchester United player. Yes, I can say all I can say about them, but at the end of the day, if someone came and called out McTominay, I'll be there to defend Scott. Like, it just comes with being a fan. You want to mark your territory, which is Manchester United. You want to defend your players at all costs. So when they get affected, you get affected because there's this attachment that you have with them. So yeah, so here we are with regards to Mason Greenwood. It's sad how his career took a turn. But listen, we never know what the future holds. He might build it up again. He might not. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I think Manchester United made the best decision for everyone, including us, the fans. Well, that's if you agree. Anyway. So yeah, so comment down in the comment section if you guys agree with me or if you guys don't. I'd love to read your views. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and turn your notifications on to know when next I post a video. Bye.